Hello, everyone, and welcome to the iSpring Solutions webinar series, where every week we talk about e-learning trends, share iSpring tips and tricks, and cover clients' cases. My name is Paulina. I am the community manager at iSpring, and I will be the moderator for today's webinar. And it's our favorite recurring webinar where we talk about how to quickly launch online training with iSpring in your organization. And here we talk about content creation and its delivery. As a presenter, I have invited my colleague Pauline from Customer Success Department. Hi, Pauline, how are you today?
Hi, Paulina. Great. Thanks for asking. And you?
I'm doing wonderful. Thanks for asking as well. So, guys, Pauline will be your presenter, and hopefully by the end of this webinar, you will get a better idea of how to quickly launch e-learning for your employees. All right, and I have great news for everyone who, for some reason, will not be able to sit through the whole session. It's being recorded, so guys, no worries. You will receive a link to a replay sometime after the webinar. However, I would like to encourage you to stay till the very end, because it's a great opportunity to address your questions directly to our presenter. And to do so, please submit them in the question box, which you will find on the right side of the GoToWebinar panel. And right now on the screen, you should see how it looks. I also have my other colleague, Michael from Technical Support Department, joining us for this webinar. He will be helping with all the questions coming in the chat during this session. So guys, please keep those questions coming. We will be happy to address them. All right, so at this point, we are ready to begin. So, Pauline, I will be passing the mic over to you so that you can get started.
Thank you, Paulina. Okay, hi everyone. My name is Pauline and thank you for joining us today. By the end of the webinar, you'll get a better idea of our products and you will learn how to work with them. This webinar will be helpful both to those who are just starting with iSpring and to those who are not sure if iSpring can be a fit for their e-learning projects. If you've had a trial with us and still have some questions left, we'll try to cover them during this session. If you already have iSpring but haven't used it for any projects yet, no worries, we will show you how to easily get started. Also, I want to say a big thank you to our regular webinars attendees. Thanks for being so loyal. And let's see how many of you guys are here. Paulina, if you can lodge the poll so that our attendees can let us know if they're users or if they have a trial with us, or maybe if they're our loyal iSpringers.
All right, so I will close the poll right now, share the results really quickly, and then hide it to pass the mic back to Pauline.
Okay, thank you, Paulina. So let's continue. And here at iSpring Solutions, we develop digital learning software for your mission-critical projects. They have an authoring tool and an LMS. They work perfectly together in a bundle and together as a complete solution that helps you to quickly launch e-learning in your organization. First, we have an iSpring Suite, which is an authoring tool, PowerPoint-based add-in that allows you to create interactive courses. Since iSpring is based in PowerPoint, it's very easy to use because if you know how to use PowerPoint, you will know how to use iSpring. And the second solution is our LMS, iSpring Learn. With iSpring Learn, you can launch your digital training portal in just one day, streamline onboarding, promote employee growth, and orchestrate learning across all departments. And today, I want to start with you from scratch to show you how quickly you can create a course with video, interaction, dialog simulation, and a small test. Upload a course right into iSpring Learn LMS and share the course with your learners. Okay, let's do it. I will close this presentation first, and I will quickly open a new one. So we can start creating a course that helps my learners to deal with angry customers. But this will be just a general overview of iSpring Suite capabilities so that you will have a better idea of the product. If you're interested in any specific features, please let us know in the chat box. And so I will start by making my course more engaging. And to do that, I will add a template, background, characters, and their surroundings. Luckily, I don't have to look for it online or bother a designer because I can find all of these in the content library, which is a part of iSpring Suite. Let's start with templates. I will click on slide templates right here. And then you open the slide templates. You can see different ready-made parts of the templates for different part of a course. Like here I have course title, main menu. If I scroll, I see video, quote, and much more. For my course, I will start by adding the course title template. I'll choose it and click on Insert. Now, let me just delete this slide, and I want to change a picture. To save time, I already created a folder with my images and the text file. So I will just do the right click and choose Change Picture. Now I will choose one picture from my resource folder. And I think this one looks great. So I'll click on Insert. And now I will just copy and paste my course title and a brief description of a course. Great. I think our title page looks perfect and I'm ready to move to the next one. So I will just go to the Insert tab of a PowerPoint, choose a new slide and select blank one. Perfect. Now we're ready to discuss the keys to successful communication. And the first one is active listening. I will start by adding the background to my slide. So I will go back to the content library and click on backgrounds. And for my course, I will select an office picture. And I think the call center looks great. So I will click on it and click Insert to add it to my slide. Now I also want to add a picture of a laptop and a desk. And to do that, I'll go back to the Insert tab of PowerPoint and click on Pictures. Here I have some images ready. So I'll just click on them and insert. Let me just move it around a little bit to fit the slide better. Okay, great. Now I want my presentation to be even more engaging. And to do that, I will add a character. And to find the best character, I will go to the Content Library Characters. iSpring Content Library has a diverse selection of characters from different ethnicities, backgrounds, with different emotions and actions. And we constantly update our library, and we're always happy to hear your suggestions. For my course, I want my character to be female. I want her to be sitting and also smiling. So I think Adele here looks just great. So I will add her to a slide by clicking Insert. Let's move her a little bit. I think that looks great. Now I will add a word bubble. And to do that, I will go to Insert tab, then choose Shapes and Callouts. Let me just create one really quickly here. I just want to change design to something a bit more simpler. And now I will add, copy and paste my text from my ready document. Let's just move the tip a little bit. Perfect. Our introduction slide is ready. And now I want to emphasize the statement about active listening by adding a corresponding video with 6 useful tips on how to become an active listener. To save time, I will just duplicate this slide and I will delete the laptop picture and the image. Now I want to insert a different laptop picture. To do that, I will go to the Insert tab of PowerPoint, click on Pictures, and select this one. Let's just resize it to fit the slide better. And now there are different ways to add videos in the iSpring suite. You can create a new video from scratch. You can add video from your computer. You can also do a screen recording, add a YouTube video, or even use a web object feature to add video to your presentation. Actually, the next week webinar will be dedicated to video editing with iSpring. And if you'd like to join, the link will be in the chat box. So for my course, the YouTube would work best. So I'll just click on the YouTube button in the iSpring Suite tab, and I will copy and paste my link. Let's just click on Preview to make sure everything works right, and click OK to add my video. Okay, now I will just resize it to fit my laptop screen. Perfect. Now I will just change the description in the word bubble. Let me just copy and paste that and resize it a little bit. Oh, sorry, just a different description. Yeah, our video is ready to go. And let's go to the next part of our presentation. Let me just add a new slide right here. And to help my learners, another key to successful communication with angry clients is not to get emotional. To save time, I will just duplicate the slide number 2, and I will change the emotion of my character here. And to do that, I will just delete Adele right here and go back to the content library characters. Now I will choose Adele again, but this time I want her emotion to be neutral. So I'll choose a neutral here. And I think this one looks just right. So I will click on Insert to add her to the slide. Now, once again, I will change the text in my word bubble and resize it a little bit. Great, I think this slide is ready. And to help my learners not to get emotional, I will add a simple step-by-step plan in the form of an interaction. Before I do this, I want you to share what type of content do you usually use in your courses. Is it a video, audio, quizzes, interactions, or maybe dialog simulations? Felina, could you please launch a poll?
All right. There it is. So quizzes are winning actually. Then it's video. After that, there are interactions, audio, and dialog simulations have the smallest percentage.
But Pelina, I think it's still more than the last time that they had this webinar, so maybe it's becoming more popular.
Yeah, we need to talk more about it so that we can educate our users so that they can produce more various content for their learners. Okay, thank you very much, guys, for voting. I will close the poll right now and share the results with you so that you can see how many of you are using different content in your courses. All right, so I will hide the results, and Paulina, the mic is back to you.
Thank you, Pelina. So I will start creating my step-by-step plan by adding a new PowerPoint slide. And I will go to the Insert tab and click on New Slide. And now I will go back to the iSpring Suite 9 tab. To add the interaction, I will simply choose the interaction button right here, and I will save my presentation. And here I will choose New Interaction. As you can see, iSpring Suite has 12 types of interactions for use in a huge variety of training situations. With these interactive templates, you can present your training content and engage your learners. For example, interactions can help you show your product development stages, transaction cycles, or the history of your company. And for my course, I will choose steps. So I'll just click on that and create an interaction. And you can start your interaction by adding introduction or summary slides. But for my course, I will simply copy and paste my steps and add some images. So the first step would be to remain calm. And I will add a brief description right here. Let me just copy that. And to insert the image, I will go to the Insert tab and click on Picture. And I will select one from my resource folder. So let me add that to a slide. Now I will repeat the same process for all of my steps. So the second one, listen and empathize, and the description, and the image. And the third step would be to apologize. Once again, I will add a description and then image. Now I can easily add new steps by just clicking the button right here, and you're not limited with the number of steps you can add. So the fourth one, find a solution. And I will add an image as well. And the last one, as you probably guessed, will be take a break. And once again, I will copy and paste my description and add a picture. Great, I think my interaction is almost ready, but I want to preview it before publishing. So I can do it by clicking the preview button right here. And you can go through the interaction using the interactive buttons right inside it or using the navigation player buttons. And you can easily change the color scheme and buttons of your interaction. Plus, you can see how the interaction will look like on different devices like desktops, tablets, and phones. And what's also great about the preview, you can see how the interaction looks before publishing and fix anything before you start. So I think my interaction is ready to go. So I will just click on Save and Return to add it to my course. And our step-by-step guide is ready, and I'm ready to create a new part of the course. And to do that, I will add a new slide in PowerPoint. Great. And what's another good way for your learners to study the topic? We at iSpring feed that practice makes perfect. And to practice communication skills in a safe environment, you can create dialog simulations using iSpring Talk Master. iSpring Talk Master is truly a hidden gem of iSpring Suite because when our clients discover it, they get really excited because it's another great way to train your learners. And iSpring Talk Master is part of iSpring Suite, and you can find it right here in the iSpring Suite tab. And to save time, I have created one dialog simulation in advance. So let's quickly go over it. And I'll just click on dialog simulation. And I will choose the browse option here. Now I will select my dialog from the resource folder and click on open. Just give it a few seconds to upload. And now you can see the whole dialog tree for this particular simulation. And I bet you now understand why I didn't recreate it during this webinar, because it would take a little bit more than 30 minutes. So let's preview this dialog together. I will do it by clicking on preview button right here. And here we go. Meet our angry customer, John Richardson. This morning, he checked the balance on his credit card and it was $50 less than he expected. He contacted customer support team as soon as possible. And in our case, customer support is our learner. He has to solve the client's issue, provide him with a solution, and make him happy. And what else can make experience with dialog simulation more engaging and productive? First, you can add an audio narration to recreate a real-life experience. So let me just start the simulation. And if I click on the response, it will start playing automatically. As you can see, you can add the audios to your client speech, to your characters, also to your responses, and to the feedback messages. Let me show it right now. So I will choose one of the answers, and the feedback message will start playing automatically as well. And what another great way to make it more like a real conversation, you can change characters' emotions according to the response and add a mood meter. You can see it in the top right corner here. The next important thing about TalkMaster is that you can turn it into a fully functional assessment tool by enabling an evaluation. I will just go to the Properties tab of my dialog simulation and check the box next to grading. Now it's evaluated. And I will just go to one part of the dialog to show you how it works. If you enable the evaluation, you can add points, grant them to users, or you can take them away. So let's close this one. And I think my dialog simulation is ready to go. I will click on Save and Return to add it to my course. And I think my course is almost ready. It looks great, but now I want to add a quiz to check my learner's knowledge. And to create a quiz, I will start by adding a new slide. So just go to Insert tab and click on New Slide. And in the iSpring Suite tab, I will click on Quiz. And with iSpring Quiz Maker, you can easily create beautiful assessments, set up custom scoring, and evaluate learners' progress online. You can choose between graded quiz and survey questions. And for my course, I will choose a graded quiz. First, I want to show you the questions tab because I really like it. In the questions tab, you see 14 different types of questions like multiple choice, multiple response, drag and drop, drag the words, and drag and drop question. And you can choose any of them for your courses. It gives you almost unlimited possibilities to create effective and pleasant looking assessments. And it's super easy. In the iSpring Quiz Maker, you can switch between the two editing modes, use the form view for quickly entering questions and answer text, and the slide view to change the appearance of your slide. And if you'd like to learn more about iSpring Quiz Maker, you're welcome to watch 2 webinars on how to work in iSpring Quiz Maker like a pro, but you have just hold. So Pauline can share with you the link to these webinars in the chat box. And for my quiz, I will start with an info slide. The info slide is a great way that can turn your quiz into a full course to not only assess, but also educate your learners. In my quiz, I will just use it as a title page. And to add it to a slide, I will click on Insert and click on Info Slide right here. Now I will just copy and paste my quiz title right there and also add a description. In my case, it will be just Start Quiz. And now I want to add background to my title page. So I'll go to the Insert Picture and choose a picture from my resource folder. Now I will just send it to back to make sure my title is appearing perfectly and will change the color of my text. It's very easy to do, like you would do in the PowerPoint. So let's make this one yellow. Okay, my info slide with the title page is ready. And for my first question, I will add a multiple response question. I'll go to the Insert tab, choose question and multiple response. Now here I will first add my background. So to do that, I'll go to the Insert Picture and select one from my resource folder. Let's move it a little bit to the side to make sure my question is displayed properly. And I will add my question here. So let's make copy and paste that and just resize it a little bit to fit the slide better. Perfect. Now I will switch to a form view to add my answer options. So the first one will be to listen actively. Second, keep your emotions under control. Then prove it they're wrong. And the last option will be to make them apologize. Now I can just check the box next to the correct choices. And here in the slide options on the right side, I can set the quiz to my liking and also change the feedback for correct and incorrect answers down the slide. So I think my question is ready. And the next question will be the true or false. So here first, I will copy and paste my statement and then choose my correct answer as false. Okay, now I will switch to the slide view and add a background picture. I'll go to the Insert tab, click on Picture, and choose this one. Let's move it a little bit, and let's resize our text once again. Okay, perfect. Now to my favorite question, which is drag and drop. I'll go to the Insert tab, choose Question, and choose the drag and drop option. And here I want to start my drag and drop question with a character because it helps to make it even more engaging. So I will click on characters and I will choose Leonid from our dialog simulation. But this time I want him to be holding an object. So I will choose this option right here and choose the one that looks best. So I think this one looks just fine. So I'll click Insert to add it to the slide. Let's move him a little bit here. Perfect. Now I will create my drag items using the Insert and text box. So I'll just create one here and choose a simple design. Now I will just add my answers. Let me just copy and paste that really quick. And I will copy and paste my word bubble to save time. Now I will just change the answer in each word bubble. And now I also want to set some slide options. So here I have drag and drop options, and I'll choose my items not to be snapped because I want my user to be able to drag it all around the screen. Now I will go to the form view and I will choose my text boxes as drag items. And I will choose our Leonid as a correct match. So for the first one and for the last one. And now to the most fun part, let's preview it. I'll click on preview button right here. And let's try how it works. Perfect. So our drag and drop question is ready, and I think my quiz is ready to go. So I'll just save it, return to add it to my slide. And of course, there is much more you can create using iSpring Suite. Please let us know in the chat box if you want to know about any particular features, and we will be glad to share more information with you. Okay, guys, I think we've done a great job in less than 30 minutes, and we are ready to publish the course. You can find the publish button right there in the iSpring Suite ribbon. And as you can see, there are several options you can use to publish your courses in iSpring Suite. So you can just convert your courses and save them on your computer. You can upload the courses directly to your iSpring Cloud account. iSpring Cloud allows you to upload your courses and easily share them with your learners. It's like Google Drive, but it's much more convenient and allows for collaboration with your colleagues. And iSpring Cloud is included in iSpring Suite subscription. You can also create SCORM packages for your LMS, and they're compatible with many LMSs, or you can even publish your course to YouTube. In my case, I'm going to publish the course right into my iSpring Learn LMS account. But before I do that, let's launch another poll. Guys, let us know, how do you share your content?
So I will wait maybe like 10 more seconds so that you guys can still vote. Everybody who didn't have a chance could do it right now. And I will close the poll and share the results with everybody so that we can see. Okay, so Paulina, I think you can keep going and show us how the Learn works.
Great. So as you can see, I'm already in my iSpring Learn tab of publishing. So I'll just click on Publish button to add the presentation to my iSpring Learn LMS account. And while my course is uploading, let me tell you a bit more about iSpring Learn. iSpring Learn is an online training platform that allows you to host your courses, hold training sessions and webinars, create long-read articles, track users' results, and issue certificates. It has a very intuitive interface. That's one of the reasons why our clients love iSpring Learn LMS so much. Plus, iSpring Learn and iSpring Suite come together in the bundle, so you can get the complete solution that will help you to launch your training. Well, my course is still uploading, and that's just because it includes different elements like dialog simulation, interaction, video, and a quiz. However, there is much more you can create using iSpring Suite. But our webinar can't last forever, even wish I could. So guys, please let us know in the chat box which features you want to learn more about. And we will be happy to get back to you after the webinar with more information. Okay, perfect. My course is now uploaded. Let me just open it. And now, what's next? I actually want to share one useful article with my learners, but I don't want to share it by using a boring Word document. And that is when the long read feature comes in handy. With long reads, you can create articles with images, videos, knowledge check questions, and quotes right in the LMS. Now, I will demonstrate you the magic of turning my boring document into a great-looking web-based article about call center games that can improve contact center performance. I will just go in the Courses tab and click on Create and choose Long Read. Now, I will copy and paste my article title that I prepared in advance. And I will also add a brief description of what will be covered there. And to make it a bit more interesting, I will add a cover image. So I'll just click on the button right here and choose one image from my resource folder. Great. Now I will just adjust the brightness a little bit, and it's done. Now I will add chapters. Chapters helps your learner to navigate through course easily. So I will just click on new one and copy and paste my chapter name, and then also add my text. And to make it even more engaging, I will add an image. To do that, I'll just click on the plus button right here, choose image, and choose one from my resource folder. Great. Now I will just add a couple of more chapters. So the second one will be Call Center Olympics, and I will add my text. But something does not look right. I think the instructions need a bit more editing. So I will just select the text I'd like to edit and click on the list. That looks much better. Now let me add an image from my resource folder. Perfect. So I will add my last chapter. Just copy and paste my title, add the information, and let me just edit my instructions and add an image. And my long read is ready to go. It was just a couple of minutes, but you have a nice looking article to help your employees to understand the information. So now just click on publish and add it to my content list. So the last part would be to combine my course created in iSpring Suite with an article. And to do that, I will create a new course. So I will just click on the button right here. I will add my course name and click on Create. Now to add modules into my course, I will go to the Outline tab and I will click on Add and Copy to add the information to my course. So I will select Call Center Games and Dealing with Angry Customers course. Let's click on Continue, and I will create separate copy to make sure all of my materials are saved properly. And I also want to switch the article to make it the first part of my course. Just give it a few seconds to copy. Perfect. Our course is ready, and now I want all my new interns in the sales and support departments to take this course. The easiest way to do that is by creating a smart group. To do that, I will go to the Users tab, and in the Groups, I will click on New Smart Group. So the Smart Group is a great way you can simply select the rules to form your group, and you won't have to add users one by one. Let me just input the group name And then I will select a rule and it will be a position. Now I'll just select intern from my list and our group is ready. So I just click on create and all of my learners will be in this group. And even though I've worked in iSpring for a bit longer than 1 month, I made myself an intern so I can take this course together with you by assigning it to the interns. So I will go back to the courses, select our course for call center employees, click on enrollments right here, and create a new enrollment. In the advanced search, I will just choose a group and I will select my interns group. And one last step would be just to set the parameters for the date and click on enroll. So our course is now ready for our learners. And I want to go through this course together with you. So I will switch to the user portal right here. And I will choose one of the courses from my to-do list. So course for call center employees. And I will start with a long read article. So as you can see, it's very easy, very nice, doesn't take too much time to create. And now I will go to the second part of my course, which is a course created in iSpring Suite. So let me just go through it quickly. As you can see, our YouTube video is working. We have our interaction. I can switch through buttons here and there. We have our dialog simulation. And lastly, we have our quiz. So let's just see if you remember the correct answers. And the last one. Perfect. We finished our course and guys, we did a great job today. We created a course using iSpring Suite with video, interaction, dialog simulation, and a short test. We also uploaded the course into iSpring Learn LMS, assigned it to our learners, and looked at it from the user's point of view. Plus, this is just one of many examples of what you can achieve with iSpring. And hopefully now you will be able to kickstart your online training with our solution.